10 attractive things you do but don't realize. Although we might not be conscious of it, we are always trying to make a good impression on those around us through our words, actions, and presenting ourselves. This stems from basic human instinct, the need for others' approval and admiration. But you probably weren't aware that there are several things you do that without even realizing it, make you more attractive to other people. A gorgeous face and a hot body are not the only factors contributing to one's attractiveness. There are many other factors. Stay here if you're interested in finding out what it is about you that other people find attractive. Your attractiveness is significantly influenced by the following factors, even if you're not actively aware of it. Something you do that's attractive but may not realize it is when you make friends a priority. Friends mustn't allow their friendships to drift apart. Investing time and energy into your friendships allows you to hone the talents that will also serve you well in a loving partnership. Your friends will make you laugh, which is a habit that others find appealing. For example, when you're at a party and see someone across the room who looks like they would be enjoyable to talk to, you'll be more attracted to them if they're surrounded by friends laughing and having a good time. This is because we instinctively want to be around people who make us feel good, and those who are having fun are more likely to do just that. When you compliment people, that is also a lovely thing you do without realizing it. Giving compliments make you seem confident and genuine. Two very attractive qualities. Furthermore, people tend to believe compliments more when they come from strangers because we assume that strangers wouldn't bother lying to us. Therefore, your praise will likely make a more significant impact than you think it does. For instance, let's say you're at a bar and see a cute girl sitting by herself. You might be tempted to go up to her and say something like, "You're stunning," to start the conversation. And while she may appreciate the compliment, she'll probably be more interested in talking to you if you say something like, "I like your dress. Where did you get it?" This is because the latter option shows that you're not just interested in her looks, but also in her as a person. And chances are, she's looking for someone who values her more than just her appearance. The eighth attractive thing you do without even realizing it is when making an effort to remember people's names. Making an effort to remember people's names shows that you're interested in them and that you value them as individuals. This is a very attractive quality because it shows consideration and thoughtfulness, two more traits people find appealing. For example, let's say you meet someone at a party and have a brief conversation with them. If you remember their name the next time you see them, they'll be impressed and flattered. They'll also be more likely to want to talk to you again because they'll know that you are paying attention to them. The seventh attractive thing you do but don't realize it is when you're telling the truth. It is not difficult to tell the truth. It is something that we frequently do. However, many people do not realize that telling the truth makes you more attractive to others. This is because when we lie, we try to cover up something we feel insecure about. Our insecurities makes us less attractive to others because they can sense that we are not being genuine. On the other hand, when we are honest, we are being genuine and authentic. This allows others to see us for who we are, and they are more likely to be attracted to us. The sixth attractive thing you do but don't realize it is when you listen more than you talk. In our society, we place a lot of importance on being able to express ourselves. We are constantly striving to be heard and to have our voices heard. However, we often need to realize that to be genuinely heard, we need to learn how to listen. Listening is a lost art, but it is incredibly attractive. When we take the time to listen to someone, it shows that we value their thoughts and opinions. It also allows us to connect with them on a deeper level. As a result, they are more likely to be attracted to us. For instance, you're probably more attracted to your friends who are good listeners than those who always seem to be talking over you or interrupting you. Being a good listener shows that you care about what the other person has to say and that you're interested in hearing them out. The fifth attractive thing you do, but don't realize it, is when you smile at everyone. Smiling is one of the most basic forms of human interaction, but it is also one of the most important. When we smile, we send out a message that we are approachable and happy to see the other person. This makes them feel good and more likely to want to interact with us. Furthermore, smiling is contagious. When we see someone else smile, it automatically makes us feel happy as well. As a result, we are more likely to want to smile back at them. This creates a positive feedback loop that can help to make both people feel even better. The fourth attractive thing you do, but need to realize it, is when you make eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most critical aspects of human interaction. It is how we communicate non-verbally and can say a lot about how we feel. When we make eye contact with someone, we tell them that we are interested in them and pay attention to what they are saying. This makes them feel valued and appreciated, making them more likely to be attracted to us. In addition, making eye contact can also make us appear more confident. This is because it shows that we are not afraid to look the other person in the eye and are comfortable in our skin. People are naturally drawn to those who appear confident, so making eye contact is a great way to make yourself more attractive. The third attractive thing you do, but don't realize it, is when you are yourself. This one might seem obvious, but it is worth repeating. The most attractive thing you can do is to be yourself. We all have quirks and imperfections, and these things make us unique and special. When we try to be someone we're not, we only set ourselves up for disappointment. Furthermore, we are more likely to be genuine and authentic when we are ourselves. This allows others to see us for who we are, and they are more likely to be attracted to us. The second attractive thing you do, but don't realize it, is when you are being courteous. You don't have to be the center of attention or the life of the party to make an impression. If you're polite and act thoughtfully, people will take notice. Being attentive is beautiful because it shows that you have good character, and people enjoy being around those who are kind and respectful toward others. When you're around polite people, you tend to have a higher opinion of yourself. You indirectly communicate that they matter and deserve respect by being courteous to others. And when you do that, people can't help but like you in return. For example, you probably don't want to date someone rude to the waiter or cut in line. But if you see someone being patient and kind, it makes them more attractive in your eyes. The most attractive thing you do without realizing it is taking good care of yourself. When you take good care of yourself, you send a message that you are worth taking care of. This makes other people want to take care of you, and it can help create a strong and lasting connection. People respect and admire those who put themselves first. So by taking care of yourself, you're making yourself more attractive to others. In addition, when you're taking care of yourself, you are setting an example for others. This shows that you are serious about your health and well-being and care about your own needs. In addition, taking care of yourself also shows that you can care for others. This is an attractive quality because it indicates that you would be a good partner who is reliable and supportive. And there you have it, the 10 attractive things you do but don't realize. Remember these the next time you want to make a good impression. Just be yourself and the rest will fall into place. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and goodbye.